Hey, Bonafide, and you too, otherwise. It's me, see me. See, I'm trying to whisper. I can't sing. I can't whisper sing. I ain't Janet Jackson, Sierra. I'm just saying to you. Hey, Bonafide, and you too, otherwise. It's me, C Minted, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you ain't here, honey baby, you're done. You're good to go. Okay? I got my words a little mixed up. All right, Davina Loans. Good morning. Glad to see you in here. I rarely do early mornings. Usually because I'm like, up, catching up, on social media, what Kanye done said overnight, what Pete done said, and what that thing Kardashian said. Okay, no, just kidding. Antigone, okay, what's up? I guess I'm gonna see some new people since it's a new time. What's going on? Honey, I had to come on here and say, well, Lord, I got mad last night. Let me apologize to DC Mirage. I'm sorry, honey. I told you I do get mad, but I can apologize when I done went a little bit did too much. And although I did feel uh, admonished, uh, and that my situation was like, see, the thing is, I felt. Wait, let me just apologize. Sorry, DC Mirage. If you want to come back and cuss me again, you can. What's going on with this speaker? Can I speak up? Everybody keeps telling me something's going on with my thing. No, my people are asleep over here, so I'm not gonna talk too loud. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Hello? Okay. So, anyways, thank you. I wanted to apologize to DC Mirage because I can talk. I feel like I'm allowed to be angry when I get angry. And I was already angry before she made her comment. But for people that I know here, I need to try to give y'all a little bit more grace. Explain what your comment just said was, how your comment made me feel. See how you take that. If you don't take that well, then I'll cuss you and go off. Is that a deal? Is that a deal? So I'm sorry. I shouldn't just went off immediately. I should explain myself, especially somebody I know. That I didn't like that because I don't think that I feel like I'm so exhausted with my condition. I'm not making no excuses anymore. Thank you. Good morning. I feel like I'm not making excuses. I feel like I've done the things I was supposed to do. I've tried a lot of things, and it's just not working. So to be told excuses or something like that, and especially to be told, not especially, but equally to be told, your hair is going fine to somebody who just watched me on TV when I did something with it, watching me on YouTube. When before I hit the like button or not the live button, I have done something with it to look presentable. It's just kind of sometimes I feel like as subscribers, even subscribers here on YouTube, but also as a social media provocateur or watcher and commenter, I think we don't think about the things that we say. Like we might want to say a quick blurb real quick. We don't feel like typing or can't type as much as we can, so we've got to condense what we're saying. Or or don't consider how what we type can be read. So I just ask that everyone have that kind of consideration sometimes, especially when somebody's talking about something that's really ravaging their their life. You know what I'm saying? I had just been I had just been very candid about what I'm going through and how I feel over the last several months. I've talked about my hair and everything like that. So to be told your hair is growing just fine when people who are in my real life and see my hair know that that's not true, it's just, it's growing, but it's not thick. Okay? And there's my natural way of doing my hair, which is having it pressed out and pretty and curly. It only lasts one day. When you're used to your shit being able to last for 2 weeks, and look pretty and not look all flying in the air, paper thin and stuff, that's something that you look at and you feel some kind of way about. So to be what is out there like that? Oh, it must be a school bus. I said, what is that? Okay. Sorry. So to be told anything other than what you saying, and kind of like in a flippant way, it's not cool for me. And I almost feel like the person is also an alley cat that went and recanted every single thing that happened over here last night on the alley. I feel like that's the same person. And see, sometimes you can be over there in the alley being all curt and ugly and nasty, and then come over here and say the wrong thing and get cussed out. Even when you didn't mean to. It's just the tone of what you said. What you know what I'm saying? It's so reminiscent of your daily activity over there. But I don't know if that person is that alley cat person. But oh, excuse me. If they are, then that's my word of advice to you. But anyway, it's Friday. It's supposed to rain. I rounded up my whole yard today. Did the round up real hard. 2 whole buckets, 2 whole canisters of it. $50 worth of Roundup to kill these weeds because my yard is dirt, mud, and weeds. Okay. And I knew it's gonna rain today, but it's already down in the soil. And then it's gonna be sunny Saturday and Sunday. However, for my next action, I have to till the yard. So I feel like it's still gonna be too soft to till it without a bunch of mess. I'm trying to get all this stuff done before I have my surgery. I did get the beds done. All the beds are done. The spare room is set up as far as like the bed and the floor is done. But honey, ain't no TV down there. I ain't put no TV down there right now. If whoever comes to help me come, I can watch TV in the living room and then go to sleep in the bed. Okay, I'm not doing all that TV and buying up all that stuff right now. But Yeah. So I put the video on private because I haven't had a chance to listen to it. If I listen to it and it passes my clearance, then I unprivate it. Um, I don't think I was doing too much, but we'll just see. Okay. And let me say this to my bona fides, not the other ones, not the other ones, but the bona fides. I do want to say this. I'm terrified, but I'm going to get through it. Okay? That's all I have to say. Is I'm terrified, but I'm going to get through it. Did I tell y'all I had watched a surgery? Like the actual hysterectomy surgery. And was like, oh my gosh. I think I'm going to put a link to one part of it. I guess the part before they remove the uterus. And then you can go watch the other parts because they're like 5 minutes long. And they're 11 parts. So I needed to see what was going to happen because I think that we need to really know these procedures that they're saying so we can ask questions and we can know what happened to our body. What's going to happen to our body? What did happen? Girl, that was a lot. That was a lot to take in. It really was. It really was a lot to take in. Woo. Excuse me, y'all. So, I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find those videos and post one or two up there. So, anyways, y'all. I'm up early this morning. Well, I'm usually always turning around at this time anyway. Well, really, it's 5:30. I don't really. I love daylight saving time. Remember, I said that, but I don't really like start acknowledging it for like after the first week. So on Sunday, it'll be like we're not gonna say it's still 5:30. No, it's not. Give you a week to transition. So yeah. So at 5:30, I'm not usually running around, but 6:30, I'm usually turning around and stuff. If not up and moving around. So yeah, I think I got on here today, this morning, because I'm in like this. Hold on, girl, I couldn't do that. I had one and my nerves were shot. Hold on. I had one. What did I say? Oh, you couldn't watch the video. I was like, you had one in your nerves. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So when you had it, was it, they keep saying if you do it robotically with the laparoscopic Da Vinci tool and all that stuff like that, that you recover so fast and da. But when you talk to somebody who's a survivor of a Da Vinci tool F up, they ain't using no Da Vinci tool again. You see what I mean? So I'm not messing with that. I'm having the whole cut, and I feel like I'm gonna be down for a long time. I feel like I'm gonna be down for 2 or 3 weeks as far as the walking and getting around stuff. Oh, hopefully, they get around and can say, you know what, let's just go ahead. We can do this safely and effectively with just a C-section cut, a bikini cut, and not that cut straight up my stomach. Jesus. Every time I think about it, I want to cry. Yeah, it is scary. Yeah, it's kind of like a witching hour for me right now. I'm up. It's dark. The I'm up. It's dark. The whole neighborhood is quiet. I feel like with the fence now erected, I don't get the sounds from the neighbors in the back too well. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I had the. Oh, you had the tool. Okay, yeah, yeah. Because when I had my first myomectomy, they were supposed to be cutting fibroids, and the electricity from the tool, because it's not like it's really a laser. So, well, it's electricity. If they don't want you to say a laser, they call it electricity. Got away from them, and cut one of my tubes all the way, severed it. So I'm talking about fallopian tube, and then put a nick in my, what's that called, intestines. Now, when you see this video that I'll post on my community wall, you'll see how delicately they tiptoe around them dang intestines. Because have y'all ever seen the intestines fall out like somebody gets killed in a movie or whatever? It's just like a rope. You know what I'm saying? A long, long, long rope. Some people, I think this is like 4 to 6 feet full of that rope of intestines, right? And they do what intestines do, guide your food through and nutrients and this, that, and that. Extract the nutrients and stuff like that, right? Well, imagine some electricity getting away and nicking a part in there, and they don't know it, and they probably couldn't find it because there's so much mess. All they know is when they sew you back up and you wake up, you are projectile vomiting your own bile because now there's a hole there. There's probably some suction and things is going the wrong way now, and you're just, so when you wake up, you open your eyes, it's just green bile that comes up, and it floats all the way the length of your body down to hits your toes in the edge of the bed. That shit was crazy. So now I'm not gonna do no Da Vinci tool no more. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that morselization because morselator and morselization maybe. Because that's where they go and they just kind of like rotor-rooter your uterus, rotor-rooter it, and pull it out in what looks almost like some intestines in a long string through one of them little cuts that they do. And you won't rotor-rooter a mother effing thing in my stomach, okay? And on top of that, it has been known or linked to that if, even though you have a biopsy before you go in for the surgery, it has been known to possibly spread cancer. I don't want to say the wrong words, but I'll say this, it has been linked to spreading cancer to other parts of the body. So I don't want none of that. I want you to go in, look at it, take several little pieces around it to get it out, and the other tube and the cervix, and then that's it. I don't need I'm looking at no computer screen moving these poles in somebody's stomach and doing stuff. Nah. I was brave at 31, but at 42, I ain't playing with you. At 42 and haven't had a bad experience, I ain't playing with you. Get it, get it, get it. Okay. I hear you. I hope everything goes well with whatever method you do. Yes, yes. Now, this is not me disparaging anyone who had the Da Vinci. These is me giving my reasons why I'm not fooling with it. And I'm so happy if you had a Da Vinci for whatever, for the myomectomy or hysterectomy, and you made it on the other side, everything's good, you didn't have any issues, or even if you did have issues and now everything's good, I thank God for that, and I'm happy for you. Congratulations, I really am. So has anyone out there had the eye tattoo? Not a real tattoo. What is it called? Eyebrow. And it's not a real tattoo. I'm not talking about a real tattoo. It's that ooh, what is it called? Microblading. There we go. I think I'm gonna do that because honestly, our family does not. Okay. Thank you. Our family loses eyebrows after about 16. Okay, and they're really, really. That's all right. They're really, really thin. So I've always draw mine on, and but they. I do appreciate the drawing on method because you're able to go with your whim for the day. You know what I mean? You feel a little thin, feel a little thick, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever you want. It's your world, okay? But then sometimes it's just a bother because you don't get them right. Sometimes, and like me, I touch my face a lot. I'll wipe them off, have one of them lopsided, and all kind of crazy stuff. So I've been thinking about microblading. But then I'm scared. But girl, I saw this lady here in Atlanta. She be doing it, and doing it wild. Do you hear me? So I think I might do that. I think I might try it. Ooh, no, I don't know. I don't know, child. I'm scary. I'm scary. I'm scary. I'm scary. I know it is the face. It is the face. You have to remember it is the face. um. So okay, now back to what I was saying last night. My phone. Listen, my phone be overheating, and then it died. It overheated, then it died, which it was. I don't even know. I had clicked the thing that said 10% and then forgot about it. Anyway, so by the time I could, um, what do you call it? Hold on, let me put this on mute real quick because I gotta use the bathroom. No, I ain't got to use the bathroom. Hold on. Girl, I had a toot. Y'all wasn't gonna talk about me tooting. Anyway, that morning getting up and everything moving around in your body now after being asleep. I had to toot real quick. All right, so what was I finna say to you? Yeah, so it had died. My phone died. Well, it overheated and died. And then I sat around trying to wait on it to cool down and charge and went to sleep, child. I wonder how long that video is. I dang sure went to sleep. So, yeah, as far as doing the natural route and all that, I kind of was just like, listen. I did a little bit of that when shit changing, okay? I remember they said, lose weight and your blood pressure will go down. I lost 45 pounds, blood pressure never went down. Now, for some reason, in my 40s, when I lost that weight last year, it went down just a little. It did go down a little. It went from like the 170s to like the high 150s. So, yeah, what if they mess up on your face? Okay. So, yeah, long story short, that's what's going on. Oh, that's what happened last night. That's what's going on as far as now I will tell you this, that Goddess collection tea that I have, it did have clots coming out. But it had clots coming out, and I went to the MRI, and now I took it. Hold on, let's tell it all, okay? So I took it after the UFE. So there's clotting that can come out in regards to UFE. They try to say it doesn't, but it doesn't very much or very often, but it can. And then I started drinking the tea, and the clots started coming out. And I went and did the MRI 3 months after the UFE, and they had the fibroids had shrunk a little, but they were all dead. But the UFE, when you do use it and do it, it's supposed to block the blood flow, which then shrinks, kills, and then after death, it starts to shrink and shrivel. The fibroids do. So, I don't know which one to attribute it to. But I do know that I was not doing no clotting until I started taking the tea after the UFE. But that doesn't mean that everything was dead enough for it to start breaking up and shriveling. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you don't know what to attribute it to. Yeah. Brooklyn's up. I see a light. That's one thing. She's on a routine, but she was very much on a strict routine growing up because I had to, go to work, get her to school, get her up, dressed, fed, and us get to school. That thing will get up way earlier than what time she wants to get up. Oh, I don't even think she's working today. Brooklyn, do you work today? Brooklyn. I guess she can't hear me. It is 3 doors. I'm hollering through 3 doors. Well, 2 of them are open, one's closed. I can just see the light. Let me put it in the street real quick that I don't come on black screen whether I'm in the car or in the yard or in my house, in my bed, or at somebody's house for fear of anyone. I don't come on black screen. I don't do black screen because I'm in fear. Okay? Let's cut the bull. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? I just want to put that in the atmosphere, get into it, okay? Can I ask y'all a question? Did Didi Loop address James? Because before I came live right now, I was over there trying to listen to it, but it looked like it was some. Oh, I haven't listened to anybody on YouTube. I haven't watched any YouTube, so I'm like, uh-oh. She ain't gonna say nothing. I'm like, I don't know. I love her little self and her big talk, but it's I don't know. It don't be getting used. I don't know. But at the same time, I am a firm proponent that you can't tell nobody what to go do and say, or don't tell nobody. You can, but don't tell nobody when to go do, what to say, and stuff like that. I am a proponent of that. It's just when you know that they will wild and they will do whatever. Good morning, DJ. Hey, Brooklyn, you must have been back in your room. Do you have to work? No. She up taking her dog out. Her monster of a dog. Remember, she can't go outside in the back or the front. Okay. So I got that round up. Look, you see how I do care about her. But I don't want her out there with that Roundup. What is this? What's up, DJ? Yeah, I heard that he cleaned up yesterday, and then I was listening to most of her video this morning because I've been up for a while. And she was I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing on YouTube. I ain't seen nothing today. I was like, now, girl, I don't know. I don't know if you didn't see it. Maybe you didn't want to, because that one with him, Brian, and what's her name, and Nika, I didn't. I didn't watch all of that. I just dropped in, heard what I heard from Brian, spoke to Brian, and then left. So, and that was supposed to be my cleanup. So, I'll get somewhere and not be listening and paying attention to what folks saying about me too. So I don't know. Hey, Miss Matthews. I don't know. Child, well, listen, I just came on here to shake it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get a different time zone, not time zone, time period, to come and just talk. I guess it's Sunday's a little um, and apologize to DC Mirage. But I'm gonna need y'all to be a little bit, no, and I'm gonna need y'all, not but, it is still an apology. And I'm gonna need y'all to be a little bit more aware of your commentary. You too, Chris. As your commentary and some of your comments to me, especially as it pertains to, hold on, what in the hell is that? That's some dude. Hold on the toys. Girl, I just looked over because the light is coming up a little bit now, and I saw a little dark blob on the floor over on the side. I was finna say, hell no, you in that cage all day today, except to go eat and use the bathroom. Because, girl, she doodled and peed yesterday down on my wood, because I think because she thinks that she only came doodle and pee up here because we're always up here and we stay on top of her up here, that maybe she could doodle and pee downstairs because I didn't seen this a couple of times. So I'm gonna have to start spending more time with her downstairs and telling her no, and take her to the bathroom from downstairs as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what you're going through, what the mental state is, dog. But there's to be no pee and no doo-doo in this house at all. You feel me? You feel me? There's to be no feces and urine deposits, dog. Okay? So she's getting better, but she needs to make some sign. She'll cry in her crate if she needs to use the bathroom. But if she's being allowed to roam a little bit, she won't come say, and let a nigga know that she gotta go to the bathroom. What do you think about Tim hitting fire sleep? Okay, I'll get to that. Thanks for sharing about those different methodologies for surgery. Yes, I appreciate that content, useful info. Good luck with everything, my dear. Enjoy your day, you too, Antigone. So I don't feel any different than when I hit Jay Wilson's link. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I don't go on the, now I don't, the amount of videos that Tim has on these two people, Fi and Jay Wilson, would make you think that he really doesn't like these people, like for real, like from the depths of his soul. But what you see is that the supplemental income will have you doing all kind of things. So you done made all these videos about these people trying to keep your monthly income stream going, right? Then they get to talking about something that you want to talk about, and you sitting there thinking like, dang, do I hit the link? Whatever, it's gonna make me feel crazy. I mean, look crazy. It goes totally against the fact that I'm over here acting like I can't stand this person, and I wish they would do this, that, and the other, and negativity on these people. But it would be good too, because I don't think that she was really talking about Tim. Have you noticed that when Jay Wilson or now Five stop talking about Tim, he hits their panels, or he does some kind of something to spark new vigor and interest into the beef between him and them? Miss Girl, get on your bed. See, she don't like me no more, y'all. I'm too mean. I'm too much of a disciplinarian. I'm like, sit, stay. She don't listen to me no more. She's like, I'm gonna just run off. I'm like, okay. Chanel, why'd you put that in here anyway? If you put it in here, put it way over there next time. Chanel. She's starting not to listen to me no more. Yeah. She be trying to get away like, child, you know what? Let me just leave out of here. Because she going to make me sit. She going to make me lay down. All of that. You're right, dog. All of that. You got to do all of it. Oh my God, can we hit the like button? Thank you. I appreciate it early. Love you long. Oh, so yeah. So what do I think about him? A girl I had went on into some other thing. Hold on. The pack leader. Yeah, probably so. I feel like none of this is real. For a lot of people. The people who don't do the dastardly things, a lot of the sentiment that is said on the individual's channel about another individual is not real. That's how you can hit a link. Okay. Do I seriously don't like what I consider playing with God with Jay Wilson? Yes. Does he seriously make me sick with some of the arrogance and whatever ways about him? Absolutely. But I don't despise him. And then there's also FOMO a little bit, fear of missing out. Like you watch the people, so sometimes you just want to contribute to the conversation. So I kind of get the jump on the panel with somebody that people think you don't like or that you said that you don't like. But I'm trying not to be hypocritical. You tell me if this is hypocritical and I'll straighten up. But is it different when Tim does hundreds of videos on these people, dogging them day in and day out for him to hit the link, as opposed for me to hit the link when and then he spins narratives and lies on them. And then when I hit the link, or as opposed to when I hit the link, because I am literally just telling the truth of what we're seeing. I ain't spent nothing on nobody. And I never have gotten, what do you call it, visibly irate about Jay Wilson and stuff like that. Tell me if there's a difference. And please hit the like button. Look, one more time. Please hit the like button. So, yes or no, is there a difference? And I'm willing to take this. I'm willing to take the commentary on this. The critiques. Hello? At least the person who asked, see. Down the loans. Hmm. So, that's my commentary on that right there. I think he wanted to be part of the conversation and felt like she was being safe and welcoming that day. Good morning, C. And Bonafide just passing through and hitting the like on the way out. Thank you so much. What do you think, Sharmona? You over here in the area, if you can speak, because I know you probably on your way to work. Um, when it comes to talking talking about a person and expressing your dislike or disdain, and then later finding yourself hitting the link, is it different? I say that. Wait, I feel like when a lot of people do that, it's okay. I feel okay. So this is what I feel like. A lot of people who do that are not harmful. You know what I'm saying? At least until they're pushed, because I'm that person. Um, and I believe that Tim is supplementing his income, and that's why his whole channel is dedicated to Jay Wilson with a sprinkle of Taipei, right? Okay, and others here and there, but mostly all Jay Wilson. 90% Jay Wilson. With Tim, we see that Tim is willing to do whatever. He ain't gonna work no job. He ain't finna run for no office. He's not gonna do anything where his integrity or persona here on YouTube is called into question. So he'll, you know, keep up and watch these people day in and day out. If they take a left when they should take a right, he's gonna do a video to supplement his income. Then there's folks that's like truth tellers that's not in it for the money per se, and definitely ain't telling no lies and ain't telling no lies, or and it's not like, what do you call it, spinning narratives and stuff like that. That'll hit a link later because they don't really despise the person, and even in their commentary, it's not a what do you call it, like a deep hating going on. We'll hit the link. I feel as though I can understand that person hitting the link as opposed to like a Tim who has dedicated their whole channel dogging out, oh, I can't stand, and going off and being enraged and visibly irate and all that stuff like that, hitting someone's panel. Now, is that hypocritical? There we go. Ooh, funny, Sharmona. So is that hypocritical? If it is, I'll take it. Now, the question is, what do I feel about it? I feel like Tim is just Tim's channel is kind of, he getting his views, but I mean, if you got 20 or 30,000 people, you're gonna get 3 or 4 at most videos, right? But even though his chat moves way more than mine and stuff, they're kind of whack. People like him irk me because if I don't care for you, I don't fool with you. Okay, so that's what we're talking about, right? So if you don't care for a person and you hit that link, what is that? What's going on? What are you showing? I feel like Tim is showing that he's a bought nigga. But for some reason, I don't feel like I am. because I'm just giving. I don't know. I'm smelling hypocrisy a little bit on this, so just a little bit on myself. I'm be honest with you, okay? But I just feel like my commentary on Jay Wilson is completely different than like Tim on Jay Wilson or Fi on Jay Wilson. You know, these people are really in a beef. I'm not in a beef. I'm just making a little commentary on that ass. And then I'm going to still hit your link and talk about whatever it is that I wanted to talk about that day that you're talking about. Okay, now come on now. I used to watch Tim's reviews and enjoy them, but he got into the beef when he saw the numbers of money. Y'all remember that first time that y'all remember that first time that he got on and got them super chats? Oh my gosh. I bet his ugh. I bet his Peter Watt hadn't had that kind of energy in years. Oh my gosh. I hollered. But I was happy for him at the time because I could still stand him. So yeah, it is hypocritical. But we also know Tim doesn't keep the same energy when confronted. Your interaction with them is harmful and harmless and light. Tim hates them. Right. And then we'll hit their panel. Do you see what I'm saying? And I think he's bored over there talking to them folks that just be like, yes, Tim, funny. I like your dance. Ooh, your song. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more. Get in the melee a little bit. You know. And I think he thought that panel of fives over there, which was a little safe because they were, trying to be dignified in their conversation and have real talk. And he came over there to, because he don't like no police calling. He gets on his That's what I think about. Yes, come on. I didn't finally got to it. It took me a minute, Daphne. Okay. That's what I feel about Tim hitting Fi's link. Tim don't like no police calling. Okay. And just like we over here talking real stuff, facts and opinions and experiences about HIV. He don't like no HIV talking. So he got to come over there and get on the panel. Okay? Girl. I feel like he got over there. He didn't give a damn that it was Fi. He coming over there to attest with Fi, to stand with Fi. I don't like no police calling. Ooh. That's what I think. It didn't matter. It was 5. We talking about no police calling. I'm getting on the panel and talking about it. Mm-hmm. Tim doesn't click the the link for a possible resolve. He clicks it for hype. Mm-hmm. He does. Because he bored over there and lonely. Bored and lonely. So, anyway. Oh, I don't want to do too much Tim talk because I have gotten counsel that it's not a good look because he's an old fart, fuddy-duddy bitch. So, it's punching down, definitely, and I couldn't agree more. Oh, but if I do ever have to say his name and I'm on StreamYard, I will be putting my pictures up. Yes, I will. But yeah, I'm about to get off here. I gotta make some moves real quick. Thank y'all for joining in this morning. And we'll be back again sometime this weekend. I'm gonna try to keep my eyebrows on, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep my eyebrows on. Because as long as I have my eyebrows on, tink, 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 I might make an appearance. Have a blessed day. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.